Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the last episode of Behind the Streams podcast. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about budgeting and equipment. Okay, that sounds kind of boring, but we're going to get to the hot stuff like rating other streamers as well as making friends online and how we feel about that. And we'll see you guys later. Bye bye.
I like what Confidential pointed out. They said they have a friend that streams two different games and get two different audiences. That's why it's such a huge debate when it comes to like whether or not you should stick to one game or being variety. I'm gonna be very honest, I am still very much a variety streamer, but I think I'm slowly getting into because I've been consistently streaming for art or like that specific style. I would say my stream is not really art, but I've sort of like focused more on the fact that I talk a lot and I have interesting conversations on my like channel while it being chill. That's the whole point, right?
Just chatting, chill stream.
Yes. So like when I switched to playing, I don't know, League the other day, it was like kind of dead, you know? Like I'm not saying it's like a bad thing, because I feel like you should be able to, like you said, you should be able to stream whatever the hell you want and have people like stay, right?
So you get chokehold, right? You all of a sudden get chokehold to playing one thing. Like I bet you like Tens has the most viewers when it comes to Valorant. I bet you if he streams anything else, the viewership would drop by at least 50%.
Would drop like crazy. No, it definitely, Oh, Rython say he gets one viewer when he puts up Valorant. Yes, Rython is like a very consistent co-working streamer, so it's like once you change the style, it's gone. It's so easy to lose people, and like you can't necessarily
people love when he plays other games. Oh, that's different then. Never mind, that's a bad example then.
Aw.
But my point is that like, you know, the ones that are focused on one game and then once they switch, typically there's a big drop off.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
And this is coming from someone who have done both variety and what I am doing right now. It is very true. And it's I feel like you can never run away from this feeling. I've been trying to for the past 4 years, but it's almost impossible. But whenever something like bad, quote unquote, like drop in viewerships or like drop in like the amount of people talking, you quickly turn it against yourself and you're like, shit, am I doing something wrong? Like, is this not what people want?
I think there's also certain days where you have a higher point.
That's true.
Like your own traffic day. I think you start noticing also like which days are more high traffic. Versus the other days.
Holy shit. Okay.
That's because your viewers have a schedule too.
Yes, that's true. Which is so funny. I think probably this is just my guess, right? I do notice, because I stream consistently Tuesday and Friday, I do notice way more people. Like I see way more people on Tuesday, but on Friday it's usually more dead. But
people are going out.
I think so. Like that's what I'm thinking.
Friends.
Like, should I just change it
to
Tuesday and Thursday? My chat has a life unlike me, but like it's funny. No, you can definitely feel it. Which is I think it's funny. I don't let it bother. I don't want it to bother me, even though it does bother me sometimes. But rough out here. It's rough. Any little thing I notice chat. I notice when you guys don't show up on Fridays.
It's damn
rough out here.
But we did talk about the importance of like, you know, detaching yourself a little bit so that you can focus on the stream and just put out and talk, you know, normal and try to be entertaining, because you can't have a personal private conversation with every person in the stream.
We talked about this last stream too.
Yeah, eventually there's gonna be too many.
Yeah, it's
like,
all
what do you do when you like prepare? Like it's a stream day. What do you do? What's your routine?
Honestly,
because I think I probably have a routine.
Oh really? I find it interesting you put that question. I don't think I have a routine for stream day. I just sort of.
You don't have like a sort of okay, I know today I have to stream, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna set up for this. I'm gonna do that.
Not really. I think so for me, how I function, I usually plan my week ahead. I plan every Sunday, so I know when, like, what exactly I'll be doing on that day. It's just so that if I do have to stream, then okay, I'm gonna like I'm gonna end work on time, I'm gonna like cook, prepare, and then set up. Usually setting up stream doesn't take me it takes me around maybe 10 to 15 minutes, I would say. It doesn't take me that long. Usually now I don't show my face most of the time when I stream, so no
Your
makeup,
hand.
guys.
You get a
Makeup
manicure?
takes... Oh, I painted my nails, but it doesn't matter. I don't
Yeah.
paint my nails. It's so much less pressure to do like all the crazy stuff than to just worry about the camera, mic, and also everything. But yeah, I don't think necessarily. I don't think I have like a routine per se. Like I don't start my day and be like, hell yeah, today's stream day, you know. But you know,
Big day.
you do your
Stream
thing.
day.
You do your thing, Jay.
I mean, it's not like it's not like huge difference. I would say it's more like I'm obviously gonna be like, okay, so today I have to stream, so I gotta think about things that I want to do or talk about for today's stream that I want to make a point of. Or but I definitely have a routine where I get out of work and I actually have to go get some kind of beverage that gives me caffeine.
Oh, the coffee
'Cause
at night. You guys
I
don't
need
know.
like a coffee or like some kind of energy drink. That
Mhm.
way, when I am streaming for those 3 hours, and I know I don't have to sleep until later because I have the way my schedule is set up is so that the
Mhm.
next day I don't have to work.
Mhm.
That way, I can stream, finish, have a little time to myself, and then sleep later, and then I don't have to wake up so early. So I
That's
know that
good.
this caffeine is not gonna affect me in any
Mhm.
meaningful way. Because obviously, if I have work the next day, I have to get up, then I would want to be able to fall asleep right after stream. But
Mhm.
so then I grab my drink, and recently it's been the same drink every time, and it has been because Dunkin' Donuts is giving a $3 medium cold brew offer.
Oh, right now, today, this week.
Yes, because Dunkin' Donuts is offering a medium cold brew for $3, and you can go get it. The reason I stopped getting McDonald's coffee is because McDonald's has a good deal too, where it's like $1 for any size coffee.
Yeah, yeah.
But the problem is I don't trust them in terms of sugar because I have I'm not taking any sugar intake. So I have
Oh.
to make sure that I'm not drinking any sugar, and I can't trust that McDonald's has no sugar in their coffee.
They have.
If it's
They
even real
probably have a
coffee.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can't trust it. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just $3 for a cold brew medium is fine. It's still decent. So I get that, and then I come back and I sip on my drink, and I'm just like, revving up, and then I make sure I eat.
Yeah. Eat before
And
you
then I
stream,
set up and everything.
guys.
I make sure I charge my batteries because my camera needs a
Yes.
battery.
Oh, your camera always
Um,
dies.
yeah,
Just
but
kind
I have put some money into fixing that by buying the dummy battery so
Oh,
that it
that's
no longer
nice.
will die in midstream. Be like, yo, guys, hold on, hold
Wait,
on.
what camera do you
Let me
use again?
adjust
I
it.
don't know.
I used the Sony ZV-1.
Oh,
I
the
used to use the
vlog
Logitech,
camera.
the quote unquote, oh my god, the best bang for your buck stream camera, the Logitech, because it streams in 1080 or whatever.
C920 or one of those. Because I had one of those too. God awful camera. Like I wish. Okay, this is like
It looked
sidetracking.
okay, but like it wasn't for the price. It was fine, I think, but
It was. I don't think it was good for its price, but anyway, it. Rather
It
just
still
don't
looked
stream
terrible for
with
sure,
cam,
but-
right? Like at that point, just don't do it. I think I've been spoiled because I also have
You're
a
spoiled.
yes, I also have a DSLR camera to do
Yeah,
this.
you're using a DSLR camera. I'm using a vlog camera because I think it
Yes.
looks good still. So, I had it for a while. I wasn't gonna do vlogs, but then I
Mhm.
was like, wait, there's not enough interesting things happening in my life.
The C920 Pro HD. Yes.
Yeah.
For any streamer out there who is listening right now, do not buy those cameras. Holy heck.
Huh.
I mean,
So
here's the thing.
I want to say, you can continue. Hold on.
I feel like we can do like a streamer advice for like host like entire podcast or
I have
stream.
one for sale right now if anybody needs
I
it.
also have one. I also have one somewhere in
I
my
have
closet.
one, and it
guys.
comes with a cover. I bought myself, so there you go. Boom.
I don't even have a cover, but that's crazy. How
Just
much did you buy
for
it for? How
privacy.
much was it?
This one,
Yeah.
I would say under $100.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No,
Maybe.
it was under $100 for me too. It's
Comes with a cover.
here's
baby.
the thing,
Comes
right?
with a
The
cover.
camera looked really good when there was
Yeah.
natural sunlight.
Yeah.
It looked really awful when there's no light. So my advice for everyone, which is something that I should have done like 10 years earlier, is to just get a light. Look at me, with the light right now. So it's a huge difference,
Looks
guys.
very nice, very
It's
warm.
very, very well
very
lit, and you don't
warm.
even know. I have two lights. I have a lamp on my desk, which is like, a regular light that I
Yeah.
use, but then I also have one for my like face,
I think
and
your
it's
lights are very warm. It's a very warm vibe. For me,
yes,
I'm like cold.
yeah, no, it really depends though, because like
The vibe is cold.
my apartment lights are warm, so if I set it to cold, it would not look good. Like it's just about like balancing everything and making it look like presentable.
Okay, so it's like $40-something. Okay, never mind. It's definitely under
$42?
It's definitely under
That was so
$100. I remember.
cheap.
It's been so long, so I don't remember. But
60
it
for
definitely was under
you.
because I was on a budget. Your boy was streaming on a budget. Got no choice.
Yes. Honestly, what do you think is the best budget equipments? I guess
Best
is
budget
this one of the things we can
equipments.
talk about? But like budget equipments to
I don't
get when
think I'm
you first start
equipped to
streaming.
answer these questions, but I guess you know what the mic though is. Definitely use a mic that's not attached to a headphone. That's number
Oh, yeah,
one.
definitely.
Number one is definitely don't use a mic that's attached to like some kind of headset because I feel like because even when I hear like my cousin who like I play games with sometimes and he has a headset mic and I can hear him breathing into the mic and it hurts my ears.
I hate those noises. Oh, so disgusting.
Yeah.
What is the
Oh,
AT
AT 2020 is a great mic. The Audio Technica 2020. This is the Audio Technica 2020 Plus something.
Oh,
Plus,
really?
and it's been great. It's been
It's
serving me well.
$100.
It's been
Is
serving
that
me
supposed
well.
to be budget?
Well, here's the thing. Like we talked about how like what we do if we started from started again all over. I would say I would definitely increase my budget in the beginning and actually just put the money in, invest the money now.
But
so
the
that
thing
you
is,
at
you
least
never
start
know.
really. Right. Yeah.
You
Because that's
never
the
know.
hesitant part of it is that you're worried about losing all this money, right?
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
would say to that, if you're chasing after something that you like and you want to do, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Why
no,
would you go half
definitely.
effort on chasing after something you want to
Yes.
do?
Holy heck, there's a lot of things that I regret spending money on, which is not worth it. But like, if I have to say what was the most worth it thing I bought, my mic. I never change it. This is the
Yeah.
first mic I bought since like I wanted to start streaming, and this is the mic I stuck with.
Like, I
all
think the
throughout.
difference in audio between like a decent mic and like one that's super expensive
Mhm.
is it's not big enough
To justify
to
the
like
price
justify the
changes.
big
Yeah.
price difference.
Yeah.
The only reason you will get it is because you have the money.
Yeah.
Like, right? When
Yeah.
the cost ratio to your own income is so little that you're like, you know what? For that small amount of upgrade, I'll do it because I have the money for it. So it's why not, right?
Mhm.
But when it comes to people that like, you actually have to try to save money, and you have to budget, or you're like in college and you're trying to start streaming, so you don't have much money,
Mhm.
then it's like perfectly okay to get a mic that's around 100 something, and not
Yeah.
like 500. Like the
I
Shure or
think
Shure or
I
whatever
think
Shure
I
mic,
got my. Oh yeah, no, those. Let me
500
tell you,
plus.
I got this mic for 150, if I'm not wrong, and it came with the boom arm and everything. The SM7B, yeah, I think it
Yeah.
was one of those ones. Cause here's
Like,
the thing,
what are
'cause
we doing? Are we like on like live radio, television, trying to talk to people?
There's absolutely no reason to
Am I
get those
making
mics.
ASMR videos for like millions to watch? Like, what am I doing?
The thing is, the SM7B, here's the thing, because I was trying to do research and trying to see like, oh, if I should upgrade my mic, right?
Yeah.
Because I was at a point where I think like, my lights were good, my camera wasn't good at that time, but like cameras are way too expensive. But like just small upgrades here and there that I can do. But what I quickly found out is like those mics that are like a tier higher than Blue Yeti. Not only was it like, I don't know, $500, like you said, $500,
It's a
but
jump.
actually it almost made like not no difference, but like you said, it's not justifiable to spend another $500 to upgrade the mic, right? And I think a lot of compliments that I receive for my stream is my mic quality. Like people think that like the mic quality is great, so I'm like, you know what? Why change something that's already good, right? I don't think.
Yeah. I think the quality jump from a uh from a $30-ish mic to like $100 mic is so huge.
Yes,
But then the
that's
jump
true.
from a 100-ish mic to like a $500+ mic is this much.
Yeah, yeah.
Is this
And
much?
honestly, I think the difference for those is for people who are trying to produce like professional like audio, like
Yeah, well,
those
and
things.
also they make a lot of money, so the cost ratio is
Yes,
very little
yes,
for this
yes.
upgrade. So to them, it's worth it because they have enough income to where it's like this justifies an upgrade. Like I
Yeah.
have no other place to grow in terms of other things, right? So why don't I grow all the little nitty gritty things because I can
Mm-hmm.
afford it? But for
Yeah.
like people that can't afford it, or like at least this is still somewhat considered expensive, then you're like the quality difference is like this.
Yeah. Better off getting
Yeah.
another light. Lights are not that
Yeah,
expensive.
better
Get
off
two
getting another
lights.
light or like background decoration,
Oh
sure,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Actually, that's one of
whatever.
my other goal. I know this is unrelated, but I'm actually moving, guys. So this month is gonna be hectic, and my streams are not gonna be consistent.
Yeah,
But
move
background
day.
stuff, improve. Yeah,
You're
there's a
moving
lot
next
of
door,
little
guys.
things. Yeah, I'm moving right next to Jay. I was in the building with Jay, but I'll be moving right next to Jay.
Next door, yeah.
Moving, yes.
All
Thank
right, we
you,
gotta get back
Chad.
on track. We gotta get back
Okay,
on
okay,
track.
okay.
Hold on.
We're too far away. Next session, dealing with challenges, which is a
Yeah,
very
challenges.
oof.
Yeah, I think with things like the internet, you're gonna face backlash. You're gonna get hate. Whenever you're
Mm-hmm.
posting things for anybody to see, you're gonna get comments out there. You're gonna get some keyboard
Mm-hmm.
warriors. You're gonna get some know-it-alls that would love to just say something. And
Mm-hmm.
I think as a streamer, even as a small streamer, but I'm sure it's 10 times magnified for the large streamers out there, is
Mm-hmm.
that the amount of hate you get, or like even just criticism, or just small little slights and small little comments on your videos or TikToks or shorts, it can hurt your feelings. It can
TikTok
hurt.
peoples are mean, by the way.
People are mean because they're behind a keyboard, so
That's
there's
true.
no repercussion. What's the worst that can happen, right? To get their account banned, that's nothing.
They can just open more,
Make
make
another
more
one, yeah,
accounts. You know,
yeah, and rarely they get
it's.
banned.
I feel like trolls are even more
Hmm.
prominent
Annoying.
when you're a small streamer. If
Yeah.
that makes sense. Like,
Oh yeah,
okay,
they want to get a reaction out of you.
yes, and like again, Reddit, Twitch subreddit. I'm always on there. Um, I hear a lot of people complain about how they get so many trolls. They get the graphic designers. By the
Oh
way,
yeah,
we
the
all know
follow
the graphic
bot
designers.
ads, the
Yeah,
graphic
ads.
designers.
People
Yeah,
coming in here and just be like, "Hey, do you like?"
they're
Okay, the
getting very
worst.
elaborate. Like they would talk to you for a while
Yes,
first.
yes. Like
So
the worst
I've
part
seen it
is
somewhere
that they
else.
do. I
They're
okay.
like real people almost. I mean, they
The
are
thing is,
probably, but
I never seen them actually on my channel ever.
really,
Yes,
maybe you have a good
I've
filter.
never. I have
Maybe
either
you
I
have
have
a
a
good
good
filter.
filter, I have a good like community or whatever.
Yeah,
Like just people
I think
people
there's. I think
wouldn't
I've
do
seen
that.
less and less as I've gotten more people to consistently watch stream.
That's
They
true.
definitely target the people that are like just starting.
No, and like it's like such a shitty move because those people are trying to like
Yeah,
get their channel running. They don't really get a lot of people or interactions, and then when they see like those people like when they see someone
they
finally
might
coming
bite.
in,
They
they're
might
like,
give
"Oh
in.
my god, like there's
No, but, like
people
they see
watching
they've been
me."
struggling for a while, right? And they see this ad, and they're like,
Yeah.
maybe I'll give in. I'll give
It's
in.
it's rough. Is there I don't know if there's any like small streamers in chat who are just starting out, but like this is like a very common my cat. This is a anyway, is this where was I?
A very small streamer content, very common. Something.
You edit this out, right? This is not
Yeah, I'll edit
happening.
this out. Yeah.
You know, I lost my train of thought.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's going on back there?
I don't know what's going on. I think we talked about this first, like for part one, but I don't think I can handle negative comments. I think
Yeah,
nope.
guys, straight
Never in a
spam
million
negative
years.
comments right now.
No, don't do it. Cause I'm weak. I am actually mentally and physically weak. If you guys like come in here and start being, you know, mean and all, and like just start saying like, ah, you're god awful, I think my first reaction is to just quit. Yeah, I am a
So if
wussy.
one day you see Faye gone from the face of the earth, it's because of one comment finally did her in.
I get
One
so
comment did her
offended.
in.
I don't know why. It's like
It is.
I think okay, here's if like I'm being completely honest, it is a, what do you call it? An insecurity thing. So when I am insecure about certain things, especially when the things I create and I'm so proud of, and people come in and be like, "Oh, that's shitty," you know, then I'm like, you know what, I'm done. Goodbye, guys. This is where I leave. This is where I'm done.
This is where I retire.
This is where I retire. I don't know though, because I don't think I've ever gone like hate to be exact. Like there are trolls, definitely. There are people who are just in here like just saying weird things, but not like negative comment as in like personal attacks, if that makes sense, you know?
Yeah.
I've never really seen
some
those.
some people make content out of getting a reaction, though. I feel like. Do they? Like, I feel like there's people out there farming.
Like
No, but I'm saying like just like, what if there's people out there that's just farming content of reactions of other streamers, like small streamers,
oh, that's crazy.
like the dark side of the content web. You know
I
what
think
I
that'd
mean?
be so effed up, no? Like to just do you guys have you guys ever seen, because I mean, sidetrack, I've seen people who intentionally go into like 0 viewers streams and then they would like donate a huge bunch of money to them.
That's the reverse.
I actually kind of want to talk about that though, but that's probably not like the struggles part, because I think that part is really fucked up too, because what I've seen is that one streamer got like a lot of attention, and so they gained like maybe 20 or 30k followers in like a month or so, and like they donate and charge. Oh, that's another story. Yes, there's there's
that's a
that
D move
type
right
of
there.
trolls where they donate and
Yeah.
charge it back. But no, this person was genuine. They did donate and blah blah blah, you know. But then what happened is that they receive a lot of attention, right? But they couldn't keep up, and so I see them with like hundreds of viewers, and then after a few months, like it's back to like the same viewer count that they were before. And it's so, I think it's kind of fucked up to do that, to be honest. Like, yeah, you gave them money, you gave them the fame and attention for a while, but
It's a high for a little bit. But it's like almost like your body, it's like almost like you your body couldn't handle like the kind of stress and trauma that this big thing is happening. And then you revert back to like something else, right? Or what you were.
yeah.
I don't have a good analogy for it, but it's almost like you weren't ready, like
No.
to do this, right?
So,
Like you weren't ready to handle that kind of like viewership and people.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Okay, we're back to like square one about
Like, you
luck.
didn't get to naturally grow into that kind of skill set to handle the
yes.
chat.
So even if you did get that luck, you can't maintain it.
Yeah,
And
well, that's like crazy luck. I'm talking about like just a little bit.
no, that
you
that
know,
person
over the
had crazy luck,
time.
and this is not.
Yeah.
They're not like, it's not just one instance.
I know exactly. I knew one someone
many times.
Yeah, I knew a
It's
person that I was
crazy.
friends with that had that exact thing happen where they well, one, they were rated by a huge streamer. I'm talking about like, well, I would say it's huge because it's like 5,000 viewers.
5,000
raid.
is huge.
It's huge, yeah.
Yeah.
So and then that was great, but nothing came of that after because couldn't retain. So then stayed the same anyways. And then the
Yeah.
other thing was they also was featured because one of their clips was so big that it was
Oh.
featured in all these other channels and it was huge. It had millions of hits on TikTok, and it was just such a big clip. And so those two big factors happened, but it didn't do anything for their career when it comes to their stream. And that really tells you a lot of things that like you might want to go instant stardom right away, but like sometimes maybe it's better to have a natural progression to the point where you have those growing struggles and challenges that really fortify your own toughness
That's true.
and fortify your own streaming personality or your streaming brain, I guess, to develop. Let your
Mm,
stream brain develop into a well enough oiled machine to be able to grow and grow and grow, and then eventually hit to that point where it's like, okay, we're big, like, and I can
mm,
handle it. Versus you go from zero and then you like run 100 miles an hour and legs gonna break off, like, because your legs
mm.
weren't trained for it.
It's I think that's kind of hard because we're talking about challenges, right? But
Mm.
I know we keep saying this over and over again, but at what point are you actually ready for that type of luck then? That's what I've
Mm.
been thinking the whole time you were like talking
I
about
guess
that.
you're
Like,
never really ready for anything, but
right?
if you
Like,
weren't
if
ready though,
if I'm ready, shouldn't I be big then?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's kind of hard because
But
there's
here's the thing though,
no
no, but
way
like
of
the
knowing.
luck could come at the right timing. So like
Mm,
you could still be a small streamer, but you've been preparing for this moment for years, right?
that's true.
And like
Yeah.
you are already set up. Like it's there. I forgot who said these quotes, and I've always hear quotes, but I don't know who said it.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying be prepared for the moment you succeed, right?
Mm.
Versus like succeed, like getting lucky and then being like, okay,
I don't
now I
know what to
prepare.
do.
Now
Yeah.
I prepare. Like it's like all that stuff
Yeah.
hit me. Now I'm preparing. Or you always prepare as if you already made it. Like you're already prepared. Like
Ooh.
you're already like working your hardest and you're already improving your stream as much as possible. You're already
Uh-huh.
training yourself to be the best streamer. So now all it takes is that once you do hit that, if you do hit that stride, you're
Uh-huh.
ready. Be ready so you don't have to get
I have a
ready.
big question for
Is
you
that what
then.
it
Do you
is? Is
think
that like
you're
the quote?
ready? I don't know.
Be
Maybe.
ready so you don't have to get ready. Oh
I don't
shit.
know. I've never heard of that
Quote
before.
that.
I don't
Oh
know.
really?
Nope.
Huh.
But yeah, my big
Okay.
question for you is do you think you're ready?
Do I think I'm ready?
Like, what if one day this famous streamer was like, ooh,
Hmm.
this channel is kind of cool. Maybe I'll rate them. Maybe I'll support them. And
I
like,
think at the moment I'm not ready
mm,
because I think at the moment if I think to myself truly, right, I
mm-hmm,
still see a lot of room to grow. And I still see a lot of faults and negative sides of like my a lot of negatives still in my streaming career and in my streaming person. Like there's still a lot of faults. That's still I still see a lot of things that I can improve on. And at the same time, I also know that like I could still work even harder.
mm.
Like I would say I work hard, but I will never say like, oh, I'm working the hardest I could ever be.
I kind of relate to that.
Right? Like I
Yeah.
say, oh yeah, I'm editing all the time.
Yeah.
I'm streaming consistently every day, and I'm trying to be as talkative as possible. But at the same time, when I look inwards, I still see a lot of things I could do better,
I think
even off stream.
mm, no, like, I know in many ways I agree with that, but I also think there is a certain point where you actually feel satisfied. I think
Mm,
maybe that's
yeah.
because I am at that spot right
I'm not
now.
saying there's no. I'm not saying there's no point in where I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm ready. All I'm saying is that at
Yeah.
this moment, if you said, okay, Jay, you won, you
Get
got lucky. All
rated.
right, I
Yeah.
have someone set up right now outside this
Uh-huh.
stream. Once we're done, you go live and they're gonna raid you. I'd be
Mm-hmm.
like, "What?" Like
Yeah.
at this moment, I don't think I'm ready because I just think like, first of all, I would have a heart attack,
Oh, yeah.
right? Because I
What's
don't
the
even know what to say.
biggest
I
rate
don't,
you've ever gotten, actually?
biggest, 250.
Oh my God. That's a lot.
250 people, and that was when I first started ish, and it was by one of my favorite mid-sized streamers at the time.
Mm,
They don't stream anymore, which is kind of
damn.
sad. But but it's because they have started a business and they also are getting married.
Oh,
So, but
life stuff,
they
guys.
yeah, so we were kind of like sort of like friends, but like not really because
Mm-hmm.
I was a good viewer. I loved watching her streams because she
Good
was
viewer.
very real. I was a good boy. So she was very. It was a very chill stream, and it was a very enjoyable stream because it was very
Uh-huh.
chill. It was like
Mm,
Valorant, but like chill. But
yeah.
like it's like your art streams, but like instead of art, it's Valorant. Okay, so
Chill
it's not
Valorant
chaotic, right?
streams. That's kind of
Yeah,
chaotic.
yeah, yeah. So it was
I'm
different. So then I watched that, and she would come into my streams to watch here and there. So
Uh-huh.
and donate and stuff. So then I
Oh,
got the
that's
raid. I was like, holy
nice.
shit, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Did it do anything for us? I don't think so. But I mean, of course, it boosted some of the followers. But did it really do
That's all
anything?
it
No.
did.
That's because I wasn't ready. Right?
Yeah.
I've learned from that. I wasn't ready for that kind of like raid because I can't retain those people. Like I'm pretty
Yeah.
certain that nobody from that raid still watches me today.
Stayed. Oh.
You know what I mean? Like none of
Hmm.
them
Yeah.
have retained, right?
Mm.
And I at the time I was like, oh man, like I didn't retain anything. But right now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, it makes sense. Logistically speaking, it makes sense, right? Because she's like this pretty Korean girl, right, that plays Valorant and is chill
The
and
looks,
quiet.
guys. The
What do
looks.
I have to relate to that?
You
Right?
have
Like
nothing.
her viewers have nothing to do with me. Like why would they want to watch some dude, right? Like some guy sweating it up on Valorant. Like there's no reason
It's
for them to
not the
watch
right
me.
audience.
It's not
Yeah.
the right audience, right? She rated me with the wrong audience because first of all, my streams aren't chill. Like we're not like chilling, like
You're chaotic.
ASMR, lo-fi music. We're chaotic. We're throwing it out there, throwing gang signs. We're not throwing gang signs, but like we're
Gang
just doing
signs.
everything.
Whoa, are we getting canceled again? Oh no.
So then it's like, now that I think about it, it completely makes sense why this big raid meant nothing, didn't do anything. I appreciated it a lot, of course. I was like, oh, great, awesome. I got some subs too. Like they were donating subs, all that stuff. Amazing. But it wasn't, like the kind of viewers that would watch me. Like it doesn't make sense. It wouldn't stick. It would not stick. Right.
Yeah.
So
It's
now that I think about it, it's more so of a networking thing for raids, not necessarily a trading of viewers kind of thing, or like improving your own viewership. Like rating someone doesn't mean anything in terms of growth in your numbers. I think rating someone is more so to make a friend,
yeah. Yeah.
to gain the
That's true.
possibility of maybe collabing or like
Yes.
just
Yes.
network, because it is like a streamer to another streamer saying, hey, what's up, like how are you, my name is this, whatever, like nice to meet you, like, and then if
Yeah.
you are connecting and you like each
Mm-hmm.
other, you and they come see your stream for a little bit, then it's like, oh yeah, he's pretty chill, or like they seem normal, so then you hop on a couple games and then all of a sudden you're friends and you can collab.
Yes.
Right? That's what raids are. Raids aren't to like, it doesn't do anything else besides just to kind of like, hey, reach out to say hi to someone.
Yes.
Networking. It's
Yes.
LinkedIn, but like
I
in
100%
raids.
agree. No, yeah,
Yeah,
like
because then it lets them know you're a streamer too, right? Because if you just hop into somebody's stream and chat, they don't know you're a streamer, and it's so taboo and weird to say,
it
"Hey, I'm a streamer." Right? It's so weird to advertise your own stream in somebody's chat. So
and let me tell you, when some people come in, you can obviously tell that they're, oh my god.
no,
I
don't lose your
guess
train of
I
thought. Say that after.
I lose my train of
No. Don't lose your train of thought.
thought.
Raids.
You have to edit this out. This is why I'm not a good host, guys, because I get so distracted by chat. It's hard to get traders to stay sometimes. Yeah, no,
You're not
I
gonna
feel
get
like
raiders to stay. Like the audience is different.
most of the time, like even if you do stream similar things, I think
Yeah.
most likely, I would say for me, for my channel, I would get, if I'm lucky, 2 to 3 people.
Yeah,
From their stream
actually,
to
the
stay.
live stream I was doing, it's funny because I got raided, and I'm like, some of these people actually stay and chatted for a bit. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
that's
no,
nice,
some
that's
people
cute.
do. Yeah, some people do. I
Yeah,
think,
and they just
but
dropped
like,
the sub. I was like,
right,
oh.
right. No,
Like,
some people. Okay,
whoa.
some people on Twitch is like really nice.
Yeah.
But I totally get like why we should view rating as like a way of connecting with other streamers. Cause like
Yeah.
here's the thing, right? Me and Jay were not close. Me and Sai were not close. But like there are these like bunch of streamers. Here's the thing. I think this is so funny, but I always like meet really like interesting streamers, or like streamers who I'd be like, ooh, their vibes are pretty nice, you know? And then when I have the time, I would rate them and see if we can be friends. And like,
Yeah.
I would say the
A
times that
networking tool.
yeah, it most of the time it does not work. But
Yeah.
like there's like that small portion when it does. That's when like that's
That's when the magic happens.
yeah, it's kind of funny because I honestly think that Twitch is like a small echo chamber. Like Zoto is everywhere. For some reason, Sai is everywhere. Jay is also everywhere. I don't know.
I'm not everywhere.
I'm
Not
just
as much
saying,
anymore. Not
like
as much, anyways. I used to be, and then I was like, all right, I can't keep up, man. I'm tired.
yeah,
I'm a,
it's kind of crazy. I
I'm
network a
tired,
lot
man. I
too.
can't.
It's hard to network. Networking is like the most tiring thing there could be,
Yeah,
but
I think now it's my version of networking is just from raids now. I don't as much. I
mm,
don't go to other people's streams to if they're new. Like if I don't know them, I don't purposely like go into a stream now to check them out and see if they're
mm-hmm,
cool. But now it's more like I'm gonna utilize my raids, I guess, and just find a new person to raid. Like instead
mm-hmm.
of raiding the same people. I
Yeah.
think that I mean raiding your friends is great, right? To support, like especially if you have like um new viewers in your chat or something that you might want to introduce your friends, then that's
Mm-hmm.
great. You can help your other friends. But like
Yeah.
if you have like the same the regulars, I would say, in your chat, then it's more beneficial for you to raid like to network
Mm.
versus raid to your same friends because they've already raided your friends. You know what I mean? They've
Yeah.
already seen your
Yeah.
friends stream. So then
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like I wouldn't say it's a waste, but it's more so like could be utilized elsewhere to help you improve your own stream. Because at the end of the day, this is a networking game. I mean, this is a networking. This Twitch, the Twitch experience itself is a networking
Uh-huh.
simulation, right? It is like other jobs
Mm.
that require you to network. Most jobs require
Mm-hmm.
you to network, and this is one of those jobs that you need to network.
Yep. Networking is a huge, 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 huge part. I like how Raithan said that he likes rating like streamer
Small
with
streamers
less.
for trying to get like
Yeah.
affiliate. Yeah,
Yeah. But I'm gonna be
I could
sharing
see
a
that.
hot take about that. Because I used to do that a lot and I regret doing that. It's
Just say it. Just say what you
I'm gonna
man.
get
Just say what
canceled
you
part 256.
say it like a champ.
People don't appreciate you sometimes. Like
No.
I like there's a reason why I like talking about streaming or just being a small streamer in general because we share a lot of these struggles and a lot of these
Mhm.
like experiences that I feel like it makes like this group of people even closer together, right? So I've always loved checking out small streamers, helping them grow and just like be like, hey, check out this new streamer that I found. Like they just started streaming, like go check them out, right? But like in the long term, I realize first of all, this is the first problem is a me problem. I can't physically keep up with all of these people. And not
It's
to
a million people.
there's too many people to keep up with.
Yeah.
And like the second thing is some of those people I don't know if they can tell or not, but it's so clear that they just want to use you as a way to like get bigger. Like after all, I'm not a big streamer, but I wouldn't say I'm like a small just starting streamer, right? I have a established community of people who I appreciate a lot. But then for you to come in and to like take advantage of that, like that's so shitty. And like that's why I stopped. It's like it's fine. Like I would say like, oh,
Oh
how is
man,
your
the self
stream? Blah blah
promote is
blah. It's
crazy.
good. Yeah, so some people self promote too,
But
but
that's why I was saying like a raid is a great tool for you to like
that's
kind of
true.
put a hand out there and say, "Hey, I stream." You know,
just put it out there. No,
instead of like
it's
going to somebody's chat, but like somehow word it so they don't sound like a weirdo advertising yourself.
it's I think it's a really, how do I say, it's a hard area, like it's a gray zone or whatever, and that is the reason why I am kind of scared to rate people that are bigger than me too, and I rather choose people around my size because it's
Yeah.
like you said, networking is a huge thing, right? And it's hard to be genuine sometimes, or it's hard to differentiate whether people are being genuine or not. So like
Yeah.
if I can't really, like, okay, I have rated and tried to network with people who are a lot bigger than me, but then in the end I felt like, oh, I think I'm seeing like me being the villain because I'm like, okay, I have malintentions, and so like I just stopped. Like,
It makes you feel like you're the one that's trying to mooch
yes,
or
so like
something.
it's like So
Yeah, I mean
what
that's
I'm trying to
why
say
they
is like
say you should probably
I'm
rate around your same size
yes,
just to not
I'm
look bad.
guilty of it too, and that's why I really understand and that's why I can tell when people have that intention too, right? Because in the
Hmm.
end, the sad
Yeah.
reality is you do have to network with people to in order to get bigger, and I'm just like, you know
Mm.
what, it's fine, like I'm just gonna stay at where I am right now, because like chasing after people who are bigger than you is like a very tough job, and I don't want to do
Mm.
that anymore. It's way too tiring, both physically, mentally, whatever, all of the above.
It's like a lot of factors you need to be successful. You need to do the content thing, but at the same time,
mm,
you also need to network with people and then climb the ladder,
yeah, yeah,
right? Like
it's
eventually, it might sound bad, but like if I'm reflecting on this right now, if I'm thinking about this myself and I want to become a successful streamer, what does that mean for me, Faye? Right?
you
What
want to
does that
get big.
mean? No, but like, what does that like? What you talked about? How like you have to be like networking and talking to bigger streamers, blah blah. That means that I might have to go down a dark path, guys. I
Might
might
not
have
be
to
dark
become
for
that guy.
you.
I
I'm just
mean,
saying this is not
right?
I'm not suitable for these things. I
Yeah,
hate like my life motto is that I
not
hate
suitable about dealing with
lying.
fake people.
Wait, what? Do we say that again?
I mean, you're not suitable for dealing with fake people.
Yes. I
You
can't
could,
deal with fake people, and I also
yeah,
cannot be fake myself.
yeah.
I repulse. I is
Mhm.
repulse the word? But
You
like my
can't.
life
It's like poison in your own body when you're
yes,
trying to fake.
like my life motto is like to not
Yeah,
lie. If you
yeah.
know me, guys, I don't lie about it. I never lie. Like that's why I like being genuinely
All right,
honest
don't tell her
about
any
everything.
secrets because it's gonna
No
leak.
secrets, guys, no secrets. But
Yeah,
it's like you know how some people are just good with like networking, like putting
yeah.
it's not I don't think that they're being fake, but like they have like just
They're
like a
very
pinch of
sociable.
salt in
It's
there,
very
and I'm like,
sociable.
oh god, I
Sociable.
cannot do
I
that.
just had a stroke. Sociable.
I'm fake, Allie.
I think for me, it's like I've been in the corporate life for long enough to know how to play the game.
Mm. No, yeah. No, some people know how to play the game. I respect it. If you can do it, go for it.
Like I say, what I say by that is, I mean, I'm gonna be genuinely myself
Uh-huh.
because obviously on my own stream, I can't just put up a front forever. Like, if I'm gonna do
Yeah.
this full time or for the rest of my life, or at least like make this into something because I love doing it, right? I
Yeah.
can't be someone else, right? I can't enjoy something if I'm being someone else.
That's true.
Like that's the wrong way to go about it because you can't enjoy something for a long period of time if you're not yourself doing it. So I gotta play the game, but at the same time be true to myself. So I
Yeah.
mean,
I think it's
I think
possible.
it is because I think being in corporate settings before, I understand how to see certain people are more necessarily toxic or like they're more
Yeah.
fake, and that because I've been in situations where like, for example, back at work, not current work, but like previous work jobs where I've
Mm-hmm.
had like people were sitting around talking, chatting, having fun, whatever in work when we were taking a break. Somebody walks away, they start talking trash about that guy, right?
I hate
And I'm
people.
like, what makes me now able to trust anybody? Because now it's like if I walk away, I could be the guy being talked about, right? So
Yeah.
you kind of like gain this ability to read and see who's genuinely good and who's
Mm.
just pretending to be like caring or good.
Yeah.
And at the
I
same
think you
time, I
can
mean,
tell though.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
okay, I mean, it's nice. Regardless, if you took the effort to say something to me, I think it's nice. But
Mm.
like, I'm never. It's gonna be take a lot more for anyone to get through and make me personally like them, or like personally feel
Mm.
connected,
Mm.
in a way. Because I'm not just like out here connecting to every person that
Yeah.
I'm not like buddy buddies with like every streamer friend, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's only very little people that I will genuinely be like, yeah, I consider them, someone that I admire as a friend or like respect. Gaining my respect is different than like, oh, I don't hate you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so
Two different
I
levels.
don't,
There is the
right.
stranger.
There is
Uh,
stranger, there is you're alright,
your
and then
eye.
there's I respect you. Like, there's
That's
difference. And most
crazy.
people are in the you're alright or like I wouldn't like say no to like playing some games or hanging out, but
Mm,
like respect and actually like being open up and like just trusting you is a whole nother ballpark, right? Because it's hard to
mm.
trust anyone that's online.
Yes, that's true. I
As much
like
as we
Ali's
love to make new
question.
friends, right?
You should read it. It's a great question.
Okay, do you guys consider online people as actual friends or just acquaintances? Because there's a fine line, especially people you are willing to meet IRL versus just online friends. That's a great question because
Hot
we do meet a
topic.
lot of. I don't know if Ali knows where I stand on this, but because I think we probably talked about this at one point. But for me, I think I think online is so hard to gauge somebody's real person. It is so hard
Mm,
to know who someone is from just playing games with them
mm,
because that's just only one face, one surface of their cube, right? Whatever.
yeah,
You're just
yeah,
seeing what the, you're. It is so easy to put up a fake persona in front of everyone, and so that they only see the good side of you, or like see that
yeah.
think that you're this person, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I think if you do get close enough, where like, okay, I'll meet you. That is a big step, right? And then it really
I'm
is
at the I'll meet you spot, guys.
and then I mean we're doing this thing here, so it's already there. You know what I mean? But like,
Mm,
if I meet you and I like you, then okay, then I'll trust
mm,
more so, right? But to the
mm.
day I meet you, I'm sorry, we can be friends, but like we're not real friends.
We're at the online friends level
We're
right now.
online
Is what
friends
you're.
level right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not to say online friend level is bad, but I'm just saying
Uh-huh.
like I don't know, right? Because you don't know me
Mm-hmm.
either, so I don't think it's fair for you to even say you're my friend.
Mm. I
Because what if
think.
I'm a d bag? You know, what if I am? What if I punch old ladies in the face on a daily? Like, what if I'm the serial puncher in New York?
Wow, wow, I never knew. Okay, I guess we cannot be friends anymore. No,
I say I'm
I
just saying, what
think
if?
I think you have a very like safe or common take on this, I would say. I think that's very common. A lot of people don't trust online friends and that's completely fine. And
Yeah,
like even as much as I want to say I have the same view, I don't think I act that way. I think it's just my personality where I act the same
hmm,
no matter like friends IRL or friends online. I
hmm,
think I keep it pretty consistent. Even though I'm a person who doesn't lie, that doesn't mean I share everything with everyone too. So on the deeper level, I agree with you, Jay, where like,
hmm.
oh, if you have to get to that respectable or like close friendship level, is probably not online friends, even though
Yeah,
I have like one, but
yeah,
it's like rare, it's really hard to get to that point where you're like, we're more than
yeah.
that. Because in the end, when I had those streamer friends that I had, ultimately I would still only consider them friends. I wouldn't say that they're. I guess like for me, I call a lot of people friends, but I think the definition should be acquaintances. I think that's
Yeah.
what it's
I mean,
supposed to
friends
be.
sound nice, but
Yeah,
I would
friends are
say
great. Like
you
everyone's my
don't. First
friend,
of
but
all, well,
like,
first of all, guys, you don't need that many friends. I mean, what I mean is true friends. You only need a couple of these badass friends, and you're good. Like you got it, because you don't have much time. You only have 24 hours in a day, and you need to sleep like 8 of those. You know what I mean? So like you only have so much time to like divide amongst your people, and
mm,
so I don't need a million friends. That's not what I'm here for. I'm streaming, and I'll say to the viewers, like we're acquaintances. Like we'll get to know each
mm,
other, and we'll have a good time. That's
yeah,
it. We're here
yeah.
for not for a long time on this earth. We're gonna have a good time together. But
Not
like
long
we're
time, but
not
good
gonna be
time.
like I don't expect you to be at my funeral. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Like, and you wouldn't expect me to be there.
that's
So it's like
true.
that's what we want to
That's
keep it at.
true.
Because if you gotta make it to my funeral, then it's a plane ride and all the other stuff. You don't want that.
I'm curious about viewer asking to meet you. Have you ever met your viewers? That's a crazy question.
Okay, so the question is, if a viewer asks you to meet, would you ever, or have you ever met a viewer? And my
Yeah,
answer to that is
yeah.
the only persons I've met on Twitch is Ali Kaman and
Oof.
another friend of ours. It's Maddie. Those are the only two people I think that I've met. Have I met anybody else? Yeah, I mean, those are the only two people on Twitch that I've ever met ever. And
Mm.
I remember this one streamer that's from New York rated me,
Uh-huh.
and
Did they
then
want to
she
meet
found
you?
out, he finds out, oh yeah, you're from New York? Yo, we should meet up sometime. I'll be like, what the hell? Yo,
This
hold
is
on,
why I
chill,
don't
chill,
share my
chill.
location anymore with anyone. Some
I mean,
people are so eager to meet up.
I don't even put it on my bio. They just, I think through conversation, they realize I'm from New York.
Mm.
But like, I mean, I don't hide it, but like, it's like, what the heck? Like, yo, I mean, I get it. You want to meet, but at least get to know me a little bit. What if I'm like a serial puncher? You know what I mean? What if
Again
I'm
with
that
the
the person that's punching all these girls in the corners? You know what I mean? Like, you don't
why are
know
we
me.
punching everyone today? That's so
It's the
funny.
topic of the day.
True. I'm always down to meet
Yeah.
viewers.
There is
I've
only a
actually
few
met.
of my viewers that are consistent that I would be meet.
Mhm.
Although
I
I'm not saying
did.
I wouldn't. I'm just saying that I haven't. But like I'm saying, if I had to pick a handful of like people that are like OGs or people that are more consistent in coming into like my streams, there are people in mind that I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't mind meeting them in person in like a public setting. That's fine. Like, if they seem chill enough. But the a
Yeah.
weird story is that I had a viewer that knew where I worked. Yeah,
That's
and I had no idea what
so
they looked like.
scary. That's
So
crazy.
that kind of
Oh,
weirded me out a little
actually,
bit.
I also had a viewer who knew where I lived, actually. It was only because I mean, if you dig
Yeah.
deeper, I should not have said this earlier in my streaming career or
Mhm.
whatever, but if you were here earlier, you would know what school I go to. And the
Mhm.
only one viewer I met went to my school.
Yo.
And so it was just like a
Yo.
it was just
Hey,
like
yo.
a meeting. Like I was with my friend, and then we met
Yeah.
at the library once, and that was
Yeah.
it. It wasn't.
Yeah.
I felt awkward, but it wasn't like, oh, this is creepy. It was just like, oh,
Yeah.
it's nice seeing people I meet on Twitch in person. So I think I don't mind doing it. I'm actually kind of excited that I'm gonna meet you guys.
Yeah.
2 weeks from now? Oh wait, a week from
No, it's a week
2
from
weeks?
now. It's a week from now.
Crazy, but like
Yeah.
I don't usually meet a lot of people on Twitch, and there are people that I definitely want to meet, and so yeah, I think it's kind of exciting
Yeah.
that you know your
I-
don't think about doxing aspects. Yeah,
see,
no,
I mean, see,
dox
that's
a
another tip.
lot.
That's another tip for a new streamer is that like you should really
Mhm.
be careful about the people online and you don't want to just meet everybody and
That's
you don't
true.
you know what I mean? Like I said, my point earlier is that we don't all like, and this is to all the people watching that or watch me at least. We don't have to be lifelong friends. Like you don't have to be at my funeral. You know what I mean? But like we're gonna
Damn.
have a good time. Okay, that's it. Sit back,
I
relax, and we're gonna have a good time on stream.
I'm
Like that's
honestly
it.
glad that you're saying this, Jay, because I
Yeah.
think did I mention this last stream when I had
You
the first
did.
group of streamer friends. One of
Yeah.
them asked like, "Are we gonna forever be friends?" And I said no. And then she went so ballistic, and everyone jumped on me for saying that. And I was like, "What? I'm being honest."
Like you're not. I mean, okay, if we
Uh-huh.
become lifelong friends and things happen, sure, right? Life happens. You're not gonna. Nothing's definite, right? There's not gonna be a definite no. But all I'm saying is that don't have this expectation like we're gonna be lifelong friends, because that's not how life works. You don't just pick someone and say that's my lifelong friend. Things happen over time, over experience, and over events, and just bonding in different aspects, and it's almost like fate.
Yeah,
That
Ali
certain
is
things
saying that this
happen.
is sad. Yeah, this is why I'm always too scared to share this with people. But like, hey, like friends sometimes, like, I can name a few friends who I stopped talking to for a while, and like, does that mean that we're not good friends anymore? No, and like, honestly, the best, like, the closest few friends I've made on stream, like, I know that they've moved on with their lives and they have their own thing now. Good for them. I wish them the best. It's not like oh, we're not friends anymore, so this is something bad, you know.
Yeah.
It's cold reality. I don't think it's cold though. Like why don't
I don't think
you
it's cold. Here's
fo-
okay, yeah, no, I don't think it's cold because I think that's life. right? Imagine this. Your friend from elementary school that you thought you were going to be friends forever probably aren't your friends forever. Just like your
Mm-hmm.
best friend in high school might not be your best friend in college, and your best friend in college might not be your best friend in life
Yeah.
because people grow, and
Yeah.
from growing, they become different people. And
Mm.
that's why a lot of young couples actually don't work out most of the time, is because they grew to be different people that to a version of themselves that the other person doesn't like, right? Or doesn't
We're
like that much.
this is not a
I'm
Twitch
not gonna get
podcast
into
anymore.
that.
This is a
Hey,
relationship
hold on.
podcast,
I'm
guys.
not. No,
We're
I'm
switching
just
over.
using that as an example. Is that people grow and it's okay. It's part
Uh,
of life. We don't want to
yeah.
be sad about it. That you see
Mm.
your Twitch friends move on, or you see your Twitch viewers move on. I mean, like things are supposed to happen a certain way. So
Yeah,
you
and
know, it's
also,
okay. Don't be sad.
guys,
Be happy about the moments you've spent together.
I was gonna say that. Yes,
Yeah.
100%. It's not
Remember
a
the good
cold
times.
reality. Why is it cold when you have
Yo.
spent great time together? Because it didn't
Yeah, it was a
last
good time,
forever?
dude.
Then why?
Change is hard. I guess I would say is a change is hard.
That's true.
Adjusting to new norms, right? You have this
Mm.
routine going on. I can just imagine the scenario where you've been gaming with your buddies every night, right? To the late nights, and you get to have these long night talks about your life and gaming, and it's chill. The breeze blows in from the window. You have your cold drink, sipping on it, and you're just hanging with the boys or girls, whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
Great time, right? Obviously, that's gonna be so. It's more of a you're sentimental about it and you're sad.
yeah,
The good time, the good old times,
definitely.
right?
Good times.
But there's gonna be
Also,
good times
it's
in the future.
11.
Oh shit, it's 11. Oh my god,
We're, we're,
guys.
we're gonna, it's not to end so abruptly. I think we can go
Yeah,
on another 5 more minutes, but
yeah.
that will be the end. I don't know what type of friend Jay is, but apparently there are two types of friends. One that reaches out and one that does not. I am the person who reaches out, so like it's tough. Yes, you're correct. Like I think this is not just. I think we've gone too far off from Twitch
We're
stuff.
off rail for a
We're
little too much,
very
but
off. This is not
well,
Twitch
but we're
things
talking about
and
Twitch friends, so
we're talking
it's not
Twitch
that
friends,
far off.
right?
We're
So if
Twitch
you,
friends. It's sad when you look at all the lives, right? Like the live, like who you follow and who's live, and most of your friends are not live anymore.
yeah, no,
Whereas back then,
that
you
was
opened up the tab and you're like, you open up that little bar and you're like, whoa, look, so and so's on. Oh my god, all these people are on. Everybody's on right now. That's what, remember people used to
mm-hmm.
say, man, everyone's live, huh? Now it's like, wait, who's live? Okay, oh, I know this person. Okay,
What was the topic
yeah. So,
again? Honestly, I don't know.
we were
Sam.
talking about trolls and negative comments,
We
and
went
just like
from that
we
to here. We're supposed to have our
we kind of
last
took a
section and
tangent.
we didn't even finish it. Is there a part 3?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I
Nah.
mean, we could do a part 3 or something. Part million. We definitely have stuff left to talk about. But
We
we want to
do.
wrap it up a little bit because we set a mark where we said 2 hours, and we've been
Yep.
talking for 2 hours. And
Every week, I'm
I also
physically
have work
tired.
tomorrow morning. Oh, this streaming thing. We talked about this too. Work-life balance and timing. We talked about it earlier in the VOD. Make sure you guys stay tuned for. I mean, not stay tuned, but make sure you guys check out the. I'm gonna edit it, so
Yep, this is gonna be
it's gonna come
posted.
out. So we're gonna wrap it up here.
Maybe
we will
we'll have a
see.
guest next time. I don't know.
Put
I
on
gotta do
Spotify.
the outro. Shoot.
Yeah, good outro.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I can't do this. This is too for camera. I'm not built for this.
You saying I should do this?
Okay, go ahead.
Or
It's
you
your
want to do
time
it
to
again? You want to
shine.
give it one more time?
All right, guys. Thank you so. I can't do it. You do it. You do
Okay.
it. It's too much. No.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming in to our little podcast. I appreciate everyone. We appreciate everyone for stopping by and just saying hello, and also, giving your 2 cents on what's going on and on the Twitch streaming world, where you get a little peek into what it's like being a small streamer and the experience you gain from being a small streamer and a viewer as well. But until next time, we'll see you guys in possibly the next part, right?
Possibly the next part.
Maybe with a guest,
Maybe.
but make sure you go follow
Maybe.
Faye, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and
All
also
the
follow
above.
my Instagram, well, my YouTube.
Where
I
are
only
your
have YouTube on there.
socials? Damn.
Just go follow my YouTube and also follow my Twitch.
Yay!
That's it. Follow the Twitch. All the links are there. All right. Happy streaming, everyone.
You messed that up so badly anyway. Bye.
No, but I didn't want to say the second part. All right. Bye.
Nah, we're buying. We're ending. Goodbye.
I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Behind the Streams podcast. It was a lot of great topics in general. Next episode, though, ooh, it's going to be hot. We got a special guest coming in next episode, so be sure to stay tuned and follow all of our social medias, as well as subscribe to the channel if you haven't, follow if you haven't, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.